3, 2. Hello YouTube and welcome to NASCAR Heat 4. We're here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race here at the Phoenix Raceway. We're going to get off and underway in less than 60 seconds here. And we hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. We're going from one short track to another kind of short track. Both weird short tracks, but we'll let them both slide. And let's get this going.
What would you be thinking about in tonight's race?
Hold on. I have to get the YouTube. Alright. Hello Facebook Live and welcome to NASCAR Heat 4. We're here at the ISM Raceway, ready to rumble here. I'm sorry, it's no longer called ISM. This is outdated. We're at the Phoenix Raceway, ready to get it underway here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race. It's going to be a fun one tonight. How many laps did you say? 75 laps? Alright. Here we go. The field is set and ready to go here at ISM. Alright. As the field rolls to the restart zone, we are green here at ISM Raceway. Look at the 54 of Dan, the ladies' man, on the pole all the way to the inside lane. How about our newcomer in the 27? That is Ghostbuster. I'm sorry, Ghostbuster, all the way up in second, very fast and taking over. That used to be Taco's ride. And you see that 27 way higher up the field than Taco was.
Maybe the new crew chiefs of that 27 car truck, maybe the new owners of it, probably kicked it into high gear and said, "We need a faster truck. We need better gear," and that's what they got. They got better gearing in that truck.
The equipment, the crew chief, the owner, they're all the same. It's just the thing behind the wheel is different. Anyway, here comes the 27. Aiden looking to the inside of Dan. Side by side off of turn number 4. Through the dog leg we go. They're both in that dog leg now. NASCAR allows these guys to use this dog leg to pretty much shortcut the racetrack. You look at Grizzly up here in this top 3 battle for the race lead. Rolling up on the tailgate of the 54 of Dan.
And they're side by side again.
Now you see everybody riding under that yellow line. That is not out of bounds as Dan way up the track. Can he get the run on the exit? Aiden all the way down on the inside. And Dan is clear. Yeah, these guys, they're running under that yellow line. That is allowed here. There's no out of bounds here. Anything that is paved is good to go. So you're going to see these guys all night long try to test the limit, see how low they can go on corner entry here into turn number 3. But some drivers might get a little too low and hit that inside wall.
Now, in my perspective of this track, tire wear is definitely going to be a factor.
Yes, every short track, this game provides us with some great racing and great tire wear. How about side by side for the race lead once again? Aiden up high. Can he get the run on the exit? Dan way down low, trying to roll it. 27 of Aiden is clear to the race lead. And now Dan tries to fend off Grizzly for a second. Favor back, Malenko, Randall going at it. This is for the 4th position. Randall was battling Miz, but Miz has fallen back to the 6th position. Malenko now having a go at the 34.
And here comes Grizzly. He's wanting to come and fight Dan for that 2nd place spot.
Well, he's been there, but yeah, he's trying. He's trying to diamond the corners. He saw a little bit of that last week, and you can tell when you get a shallow entry, you kind of go wide at the middle and then get a great run on exit. You're able to extend those straightaways and get a better run on the exits of these corners, which is what Grizzly was trying to do down there in 1 and 2.
Now the thing is that can they corner it perfectly though is the question.
Well, it's a little bit different than New Hampshire because Phoenix has a lot more leeway on how you diamond a corner. Look at the 16 of Grizzly on the tailgate of that 54 truck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the 34 of Randall into the wall. That's going to give Malico 4th place. And can Randall hold on to it on the bottom of the track down there? Three wide behind him. Look at this battle. They're going 4 wide possibly. This is Freak, Addy, Devin going at it. Bud, Randall, Miz, all in this group of trucks. Now Miz trying to fend off the 88 of Pratt, man. I mean, this group of trucks back here for about 7th position is absolutely wild, led by Addy.
See, here comes the 54 of Dan. Looks like he's going to be coming to pit road, and he is coming to pit road.
Yep, he's going to come. He's trying possibly to short pit his competitors because
The
probably,
question is will that work?
well, if there's no cautions, it probably will. So, well, especially at this track, tire wear is just so bad here. What he's probably, if everybody has to pit this stage, he's pitting earlier, getting that fresh rubber on in the middle of the stint while everybody else is wearing that out. The 27 of Aiden continues to gap the 16 of Grizzly set second, and they have a huge gap over Randall in third. And this mess of trucks, the 17 of Malenko on pit road. A lot of trucks looking low. Now here comes Randall and Addy. 54 of Dan on the track. Aiden continues to stay out there with Grizzly. So Dan really going to get the undercut on these guys.
So if we have no of the magic C word tonight, well, not tonight, in this, well, if we had none of it tonight, but if we have none of it in this first stage, the plan for Dan, the ladies' man, to do that short pit move might actually work. But the question is it going to be the magic C word free? Is
it going to be caution free? Right. And the way they all are spread out now, it can be, but there is a huge group of trucks that is actually getting split up now with drivers pitting. How about the 33 of Corey working on the 54 of Dan? And 17 of Malenko not too far behind.
Honestly, would you have short pitted?
It depends on how long the stage is, man. 6 laps to go. So now it's can Aiden make it on those tires. It depends how you're driving the track. If you're easy in the corners and you're not destroying your right front tire, no, I wouldn't short pit. But if you're aggressive and you're destroying the right front and you're going to get an advantage with fresher tires, yes, I'm going to short pit. It depends how you're driving that track, how many laps in the stage. Every week it's different. 5 laps to go for the 27 of Aiden, the 16 of Grizzly, not too far behind. And here comes the 27. The 16 is following suit. So that means the 34 of Randall in due time is going to come by around the outside and take over the race lead. How about Bud in second, trying to fend off the 52 of the 34 did have that issue earlier. So yeah, the 13 of Bud is your race leader over the 52 of Freak. How about Miz and Dakfu in this group as well? 4 laps to go. Here comes Bud under the yellow line. He's not coming to pit road. Dakfu is. Coming around to 3 laps to go. Can Bud and Freak make it? And they have to either pit this upcoming lap or it's probably not going to work out for them. The good thing about this is that pit road entry is so far forward to the start finish line. Oh, a lot of traffic here. The 16 of Grizzly comes out with the 52 and the 13. Freak is trying to come to pit road. Couldn't get down there in time, but he was able to eventually. The 13 of Bud looks like he's going to stay out here. Here comes the 45 of Miz to his inside. The 52, the 54, the 45 of Miz is your race leader. Pit road is closed. So can he make it is the question.
Well, my thoughts is if
here comes the 54 of Dan. Is that him taking the race lead? Oh, that's him unlapping himself. Can the 45 of Miz make it? One lap to go here at Phoenix. The 13 has blown a tire. The 45 is low on the racetrack. He can't pit. Pit road's closed. He's going to keep going, but he's trying to keep that tire under him. Mal's going to his outside. Miz way down low.
Oof.
Very slow into turn 3. But Miz is going to come off of turn number 4, and around he goes! In front of Addy! Can he make it back to the line? The 33 of Corey is the winner of this stage. The last corner, the 88 spun it. Wow! Miz was in the last corner. So, the 33 of Corey, the 88 of Prattman, the 15 of Spooby, the 87 of Controller Hog, and the 45 of Miz. All 5 of those trucks are getting stage points here in stage number 1.
Wow, that was exciting.
What a wild stage end there.
See, if you knew you couldn't pick, you couldn't get down there, Emerson. And it came down to, like, you were, like,
Alright, hold on. We're going to make sure to catch our breath right here. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. Go ahead and shoot your question.
If you had the tire wear that they had the last lap, what would you be doing to your truck at that point?
I'd be praying and coasting. You set yourself up. But here we go, double wide and ready to go. How about the 33 of Corey, the 15 of Spooby, side by side on the front row. We are green here at Phoenix.
It's not good.
Corey, clear to the race lead. We have a 19-lapper on our hands for stage number 2. Aiden down low, Spooby way up high. The 27 makes contact. The 54 of Dan going to give a good old bump to the teammate. Into turn 3, Aiden trying to clear the 15 of Spoob on that yellow line. Aiden's clear to the race lead, or to second over Spooby. Corey's still leading. Spoob taking that shortcut now to get to the inside of that 27 truck. Gonna try to cut it even more here into turn number 1. Aiden's gonna clear around the outside now. Dan looks to the outside. Dan is clear. Here comes Grizzly to the outside. Oh, he almost cleared up in front of Grizzly. Grizzly's still out there. How about Corey under attack from Aiden? Now Dan. 3 wide for the race lead. Dan shoots the middle of both of them. to the race lead. He went right in between Corey and Aiden. Aiden trying to clear the second. How about Grizzly up high, trying to take third away from the 33. So Dan cleared to the race lead over Aiden, Grizzly, Corey, Spooby to top 5. How about Prattman sat in 6th. Miz, Controller Hog going at it in P7 with Malenko and Freak right behind. Controller Hog around the outside hill, clear to 7th. Back up front, Dan trying to open up the gap from the 27 of Aiden.
And it looks like you got Spooby trying to make a move on the inside of the 33 truck of Corey, with Prattman trying to make a move on the outside of Spooby.
That backfired. Prattman took the spot away from Spooby. So more like everybody's making moves on Spoob.
And now let's see if Spoob can come back and get
Corey's
that spot
just
back.
too good on his own. He's going to hang tough here in the 4th position. You see back up front, Aiden's trying to diamond the corner on Dan here. Already trying to extend the straightaways even longer. Try to use the slipstream to his advantage. Hopefully that's not coming through on the stream, but somebody has a very loud background in the chat.
Rougher.
So, off of turn number 2, Aiden's closing the gap. They're 3 wide favorite back in the pack. How about Bud leading this little group of trucks here? Bud right now again heading to battle for 7th. Malenko trying to get to his inside. Contact, Freak, and Devin going at it. Malenko and Controller Hawk continue to duke it out for the 8th position. Back up front, Dan heading Aiden. Not much headway made there. How about Prattman? Clear to 4th position. 10 laps to go. Swooby and Corey going at it for 5th. 10 laps to go this time by. Grizzly almost got into the wall in front of these guys. See Prattman can chase him down as Spooby and Corey with that strategy in stage 1 able to keep that track position. They're duking it out for that final stage point. 10 laps to go.
Alrighty, I'm back.
And so Prattman holding on to the 4th position here, and Spooby in the 5th. That is for stage points. Corey's falling back a little bit, possibly saving some tire.
But can he save enough, though, is the question.
Well, what's going to help him is this stage is 3 laps shorter. How about Aiden going for the race lead? And clear of the 54, but can Dan get him back around the outside? How about that drive? But Aiden's going to have to run on the exit. Clear to the race lead over Dan. Wow, Dan almost had a shot right back at him. How about 8 laps to go this time by? And now Grizzly heads Prattman and Spooby 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As further back in the pack, as tires are at different wearing at different speeds, and it's really starting to string out the pack behind these guys. It was one huge group of trucks. How about Spooby on Prattman looking for 4th? A little bit of contact there, using that left 3/4 panel of that 88 truck. Prattman to the back bumper of the back tailgate of the 16 truck. Spooby able to roll the corner. Now has a run on the 88, side by side through the dogleg, and Spooby drive it in there. Pratt clear for the time being. How hard is Spooby going to drive it in? He'll drive it in pretty hard. Was halfway up the left side door of that 88 truck. Now side by side down the back. We'll have 5 laps to go this time by. Spooby clear to the 4th position on the 88 of Prattman.
And while all that's going down, 27 of Buster is going to have a bigger lead on the 54 of Dan the Ladies Man. Got about maybe a half a turn, maybe a quarter of a turn.
That's a bad measurement. You use truck length though, and that is about 20 truck lengths between the top 2.
I was thinking more of 25 truck lengths.
Alright, really getting into specifics here, but 4 laps to go here in stage number 2. That's not important. What is important is that 27 is walking away from the 54 of Dan.
Exactly.
And that's what matters most. Who isn't walking away is the 16 of Grizzly. How about Spooby? He's like, get back here. 3 laps to go here at Phoenix.
Yep,
in stage number 2. Grizzly and Spooby.
Sorry.
How about Dan, the pit road? He's going to sacrifice stage points for a race victory, possibly. Well, now how this would hurt Dan is that he might be put further back in the pack, but we're coming around to 2 laps to go, so pit road is closed. As Spooby is clear to the 2nd position, does he have enough to try to chase down that 27? I don't believe so, but somebody can dream.
That 27 truck's
so what this
doing
does
what
for
you would consider the fuel saver. You just Fred Flintstone it.
So what this does for stage points as we're coming around to start the final lap of the stage is Spooby in 2nd, Grizzly 3rd, Prattman 4th, and now Corey has put himself back into the top 5 with a helping hand from the 54 of Dan.
Now, what do you think? Do you
Grizzly
think it was
way up high.
for that 54? Uh-oh.
And Grizzly into the wall. He's going to give up 5th place now. Controller Hog into the top 5. Spooby's around. He collects Prattman. Corey to 2nd. Prattman back to 3rd. Controller Hog trying to take 3rd. Side by side to the line. Prattman 3rd. Controller Hog 4th. And I think Miz got 5th. Huge wreck in turn 3.
Wow.
So, what a wild end to that stage. 2 wild stage finishes. What's going to happen here at the end? So, congratulations to Aiden on winning the stage, but Corey comes home 2nd. Prattman 3rd. Controller Hog 4th. Miz rounds out the top 5. Those are the top 5 getting stage points for stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs, because you're probably going to need them to calm yourself down after that wild stage finish.
Honestly, 2 wild stage finishes in a row. So, I'm gonna put an estimate out there, just a wild guess. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have another.
All right, well, we're double wide and ready to go back to racing. Green flag in the air. We're racing in stage 3. Let's put that theory to the test. Why don't we? We got a 28 lapper on our hands, so there will be a pit stop. But when?
That is the question.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
And Corey's sticking with that 27 truck.
Yeah, that 27, though, he has been class of the field. He's going to try to walk away from one of the series best. How about Miz? Able to squeak some stage points in. 5th place back-to-back in these stages. Now he's up in 3rd, battling for 2nd. And don't forget about Devin up here in the 4th position, now looking on the 45 of Miz. Controller Hog sat 6th, and it's a 3-wide battle for 7th between Addy, freaking Malenko. Devin to the tailgate of the 45 truck, trying to pressure him to give up third position. Flavor back in the pack. Look at this heavy battle that Malenko's in. Up and down right here in this battle for 7th. That 17 truck has been about everywhere in that little pack.
Here comes Dan.
And into the 16 truck goes that 54. Remember, he pitted with 3 laps to go in the stage. So what he's going to try to split this one in half while coming from the rear.
I mean, he's got the truck to get back up there.
Or does he? He's kind of stuck back there.
That is true.
Yeah, he's only made up 5 positions, and only one of them is notable. So, as we expected, the 27 of Aiden is walking away now from the rest of the pack. But now what he has to maximize is strategy. He cannot let people short pitting get the best of him. He's going to have to maximize the life on the tires. And he's going to have to time it out with the rest of the drivers he's competing with. Which at the moment is nobody. But it is the entire group of trucks behind him.
I mean, right now, he has no competition right now.
Except when pit stops happen, that changes everything.
Exactly. Green flag pit stops change, like, the whole momentum of the track.
When we're talking about pit stops, we're talking about the 33 of Corey, one of the smartest and fastest guys in the series. Right now sat 2nd. The 45 of Miz. He can really, really conserve some tires and fuel. And guess what spots they're in? 2nd and 3rd.
Second. Yeah, 2nd and 3rd.
So, his competition and strategy is right behind him on the leaderboard. That's going to be fun to watch as we wear on in this stage. Controller Hog trying to get up to that 3rd position from Miz. How about Addy here in the top 5 now? Trying to fend off the 44 of Devin, but trying to join this big group of trucks for 2nd. Corey and Controller Hog going at it now. Miz and Addy for 4th. So how about Corey clearing Controller Hog? Was in that battle, was able to hold on to that 2nd position. The fastest guy in the series just said he has the slowest truck in the field, sat 2nd. Very nice. So Addy cleared to the 4th position. Miz now trying to fend off, I believe, Devin for 5th. Dan trying to work his way up. 3 wide of Grizzly and Dakfu. 2 very competitive drivers. A little bit of contact with the 16 truck for Dan. How about Randall at the inside, the 54 into the outside wall.
Ooh.
Randall slides up, makes contact with the 16. Now Malenko and Dan make contact. And that's going to set Dan a good 5 spots. And now what's really happening here is this battle for 2nd is rising. We've got Corey, Controller Hog, Devin, Addy, Miz, Freak, Prattman trying to join the battle. How about a 7-truck battle for second? Controller Hog trying to clear Corey. On the inside, Corey trying to roll the top. Everybody's tires are wearing. How about Corey? As Controller has a little bit of a mistake in the middle of the corner. Corey way up high. How about 3 wide behind Controller Hog? Addy all the way down there trying to take second. Corey still up high. 3 wide still. Controller Hog slides up. Now Corey rolling to center of the corner. He's going to be right on the tailgate of the 87 truck. How about Devin there poking his way into the 5th position? Everybody singles it out. Corey under attack from the 0-2 of Addy. That is for 3rd. Again, this huge battle is for 2nd. The 27 of Aiden is gone. How about, oh, the 33 Corey puts it into the outside barrier. 44 of Devin up to the 3rd position. Corey trying to roll that corner now. Very long straightaway for that 33 truck. Trying to get to the inside of Devin. Can't stick it down there. Devin cleared off of turn number 4 up to 3rd. Corey under attack from Addy. This for 4th. Somebody's getting a lot of Snapchat notifications. Addy, clear to 4th. $15 laps to go here at Phoenix. Who's gonna pit when? Oh, we got 12 laps to go, so pit stop's really on the horizon. Speaking of horizon, here comes the 45. Looks like the 54 of Dan's already hit pit road. Oh, Controller Hog and Corey making contact. Something's wrong with the 87. He's falling down through the running order. 2, 4, 5 trucks go by. Maybe 6 trucks going by that 87 truck. Maybe he got loose. Here comes a lot of trucks to pit road. Corey, Devin, Grizzly, Controller Hog, and friends coming to pit road.
Well,
a 45 of Miz is on pit road. So how long is the 27 going to stay out there and allow these guys to short pit? Here he comes. He's not staying out there much longer. Following him is the 88 of Prattman, followed by the 52 of Freak. The 16 of Grizzly in his pit box. I believe this is going to give the lead to the 17. The 02 of Addy is your race leader. Here he comes to pit road. He's bringing the 68 of Dakfu with him. Oh no, 2 spins coming to pit road. Upside down. And rolls back on his side. He's heading into pit road. So now I believe this gives the lead to the 17. No, 68's the leader on pit road. So the 27 of Aiden takes over the race lead, but look, Controller Hog's right there. So Controller Hog actually just trying to get a lap back from this 27 truck. So how hard does Aiden fight with a lap truck?
So my guess is coming this short to the end of the race. What is everybody gonna do to try to get their lap back? Because I'm pretty sure the 27th lapped everybody on the track.
Well, if the caution doesn't come out, it basically doesn't matter. You're gonna finish where you end up. Yeah, I believe the 87 of Controller Hog is the last truck running, and he just got back onto the lead lap.
Okay.
Just a thought, you know what I mean? Because there's always possibilities that you can have, that you can make in each individual race on each individual track, but it's hard to figure out.
Right, but there's just so few laps to go. You can't do anything but drive the track. I mean, you can't.
Right.
You can't really drive slower and expect it to pay off at this point.
With 5 to go, it's not really that much of a difference.
That can happen, yeah.
I mean, other than if the caution comes out.
So 5 laps to go for Aiden, and it's already too late. There's no more cautions.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's effectively over unless this 27 can't make it. Anyway, I believe this is the 54 of Dan in second and the 17 of Malenko in third. With 3 laps to go here at Phoenix, the battle is for third, but Malenko walking away from the 45 Miz. They're coming around to 3 laps to go.
Huh.
Can the 27 of Aiden make it? Coming around to 2 laps to go. Two to go here at Phoenix for the 27 of Aiden. How about this battle for 4th that Miz is heading? Miz has 4th over Devin, then it's Prattman and Corey.
Coming a white flag for the 27.
Yep, last lap here at Phoenix. Can he make it around 1 more mile for Aiden? In his first career start here in the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series. Can he pull it off? Coming through turn number 2 and down the back straightaway we go. One final time into everybody's favorite turns through number 3 and turn number 4. To the start-finish line, the 27 of Aiden's gonna win in his first career start here in the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series. How about Dan coming home in second? Malenko third, Miz 4th, and I believe Devin in 5th.
That's impressive.
And then Dan and Malenko know what to do. You know, it's only Malenko has to unmute me. Dan's got to share his audio. We got to get the 27 up in here.
I already unmuted you.
Sweet deal. All right. So a great race. In his first career start, Aiden, also known as Ghostbuster, gonna do it here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series here at Phoenix. But he's still got another race this evening. What's holding in store for Aiden? We'll be sure to find out. But before that, we're going to get some post-race interviews going in just a few seconds here as we do final wrap-ups of on-track coverage. And we're going to take a look at who's got the fastest lap tonight. Yep. Do you know how to do that?
Dan got the fastest lap time with a 27.6. Oh, yeah, with a 27.331.
Yeah, Ghostbuster was about a 1/10 of a second off. You mean 9:15, right? I'm like 9:05.
All right.
All right.
It should be sharing now.
All right. All right. Cool. So, Malenko and Day know how to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some post-race interviews going here. Everybody, go ahead and clear clear the airways for us. We're gonna go in reverse order here, Ghostbusters. So your interview is gonna be last of the 3, but just stick in here with us.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're joined by driver of the number 17, our third place finisher tonight, Malenko. How'd you get a third place finish? It looked like you were in 7th or battling for 7th all race long. Go ahead and tell us about how your truck was handling it and how you ended up getting that third place finish.
Well, the truck was actually really fast. Qualified 6, had the third fastest lap. It just Phoenix was terrible for passing. It was just awful. Every time you get stuck on the inside, the car on the outside just keep getting to run out of the corner. You were just stuck. That's what aided to the 27 blowing everyone out of the water, because he got the pole, got clean air the whole race, and was just breezing by everyone, while everybody else was racing as hard as they could for fucking 6th and 7th back there when they were like a 12th place truck. So, I don't know.
So
we had a good truck. It was just terrible to pass.
So I raced you many a times. I just lost a league race to you here on tire wear. How was tire wear for you in that truck?
Tire wear was kind of like decent. It wasn't like too bad. First stage, everyone had to pit the first time, and just about a few people popped their tire trying to last it. Corey, as always, was able to be like the only one to save their tire there, as always. And the other stages, it was just kind of simple. Tire wear wasn't too bad.
So you say passing was difficult, but how was it actually just racing there? I look back there, you were pretty much in the eye of the storm, always in that huge group of trucks. Tell me about racing pretty much a whole mixed bag of drivers there towards the middle and rear of the pack.
All in all, it was somewhat frustrating and somewhat fun. Like, some of it was just like racing controller, and it was like, when I was ahead of controller, I just was breezing by him. He wasn't even close controller, but then I'm stuck on the inside, and we're battling for 10 laps. And I see the car ahead of me just breezing away, and it's like, if I just get by fucking controller, I could catch that guy up there.
All right, do you two have any questions for him?
No, just congratulations on your third place finish, Malako, and let's hope you can get a third place finish in the Xfinity.
Yep. Actually, let's just wish him good luck to him.
Thanks. That's definitely what I'm shooting for. Some third place is the only thing.
Yeah, congratulations on your third place finish. That's pretty awkward.
Hopefully I'll get third.
You did one more tidbit. You did get 6th on the daily leaderboard. Just a little nugget for you heading into the next race in a few minutes. But good luck to you in the Bandits race.
Yeah, give it a dog a
Hopefully
treat,
you do a little bit better than 3rd.
Yeah, hopefully, thanks.
All right. And we're joined by our 2nd place finisher, driver of the number 54, top of the daily leaderboard. Dan, how was that truck?
It was fast. I enjoyed the truck.
All right, so why was that 27 just outclassing you all day then if you had a fast truck? What was the difference between you and the 27, if you could tell?
When the first stage I was trying to save tires. That was my main thing, was trying to save the tire. That's why I let him go, and then I was trying to let the 16 go. He just wouldn't pass me. Then I realized once I got into the field why he couldn't pass me, because it is that hard to pass.
All right, so I kind of asked Malika the same question. You should have won a league race here a few days ago. Tell us about tire wear and how that affected you today.
Well, the only stage that really affected me real hard was stage 2. Like, I had to pit, which put me a lap down, which made me take, it put me the second car lap down, so I had to take the wave around starting last. And I couldn't pass anybody, so I got up to 10th, and I was like, you know what? Might as well pit now, take 2 tires, and jump a whole bunch of people.
So that was the big brain move to get up into the 2nd position, because like you said, it's hard to pass. And then we looked back there, and you were fighting hard with everybody back there. How much of an impact was that on your tires and your morale?
It was destroying the tires. I wasn't getting angry. It was just I was trying really hard to stay clean and be fast. All right. But I had to make a decision, and I made my decision to pit for 2. Then Malenko followed me in the next lap. I had to do the same thing. It was the only way we were going to do anything to get to the front.
So it already sounds like you kind of threw everything at it. Was there any additional thing you could have done to get that win, or was it the 27 pretty much from the drop of the green?
If I wouldn't have drove so hard in stage 2 and actually would have been up there to battle for the final stage with him, I might have had a chance to beat him. But putting myself in the back definitely just ruined any chance I had to challenge him.
You boys got any questions for him? He's up there a lot faster trucking today.
So Dan, I got a question for you. Out of the 3 wins you had in a row, could you tell me a little bit different on what you did in this race, which was saving, or did you try to save tires, or did you try to get a short pit in there? Because I think you short pitted in first stage.
I short pitted in every stage.
Oh, you short pitted in every?
Yeah, my whole goal was to get on the fresher tires once I knew I could make it. But I can honestly say one thing. If the 27 would have taken 4 tires, because I'm pretty sure he took 2, he might have taken 4, but I might have been able to battle him. Mm-hmm. But I think he took 2 tires, which put him up there, so there was no way I could catch him.
All right. Well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish, and we'll wish you good luck in the next race.
Yep, good luck on getting 2nd, Dan.
Perfect. Yep. Again, top of the leaderboard here in the on the daily fastest lap. Hoping it's the same and even better in about 10 minutes time. Good luck to you in the Bandits race.
Yep. Thank you.
Right. We're joined by our rookie, first-time winner in his first career start, driver of the number 27, Aiden. How'd you do that?
Just ran a race, had a very fast Louisiana hot sauce Ford F-150 today. I want to thank ThorSport, I want to thank Menards, I want to thank everybody at this team for putting together such a great truck. We knew we came in here in one of the fastest trucks today, but I didn't think I would outrun everybody like that.
Alright, so before, again, this is your first start in the league, but it's not your first start in league racing. As racing on Sunday morning, you race with a bunch of these guys. How much of that league kind of helped you kind of get into the mindset for tonight, and also being later in the day compared to that league? And how did that? Yeah, how did HGR prepare you for running tonight?
Waking up early, it's kind of difficult to run a race when you're waking up 20 minutes before a race. But definitely, I want to thank Grizzly, because he definitely put me in the spot where he wanted me to. I wanted to join a league on a Wednesday. Spoog told me I should run on today, and I said I'll take it. So Grizzly really gave me that mentality to just drive my ass off today.
All right, so another little nugget: 4th fastest on the daily leaderboard here at Phoenix Raceway in these trucks. So congratulations to you on that. So, what do you think was the definitive factor for you today? I guess other than clean air, or was it just clean air that kind of kept you in that lead and made you just so dominant today?
We just pulled away on that restart. I was saving tires because I got such a big lead because they were all battling back for 2nd. Pulling away from Corey at the beginning of the run, then they got in a little trouble. So I just took it, saved my tires. I took 2 on the final stop, and just pulled away from there.
All right. Oh, you did take 2 on that final stop?
Yes, I did take 2.
What led you to make that decision? Did you know others were taking 2, or did you just feel like that's all you needed? Or
I felt like others were going to take 2, and I didn't feel as if I should have taken 2. I knew I should have took 2, which I did, which was a smart idea. Because if I took 4, Dan would have been right up my alley, and we would have been battling for that win. So I just decided I'll take 2 tires, get a bigger lead on myself.
You boys have any questions for Aiden? Newcomer to the league, first career win. I will.
No, look.
I was gonna say I'll take that as a.
So.
Oh, go for it.
So for the rookie who in this series, Who got his first win there, Ghost? Can you tell us and the viewers what your mindset was going in tonight's race with that Louisiana hot sauce truck?
Just win. You know, that's all I do is fight. You know. If I fight, I fight. If I can't catch him, I just lay off and don't try to push myself too hard. But if I know I have a winning truck, I'm gonna race the hell out of it.
I love the bluntness of your answer. Just win. As probably anybody should heading into any race. So congratulations on your first career win and your first career start. But you have another first career start in just a few minutes' time. So good luck to you in the Bandits race.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to you, Ghost, for your first place finish.
Congrats on your win, bro.
Wish you good luck in the Bandits race.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, boys. So wild short track racing once again. Tires once again. What else did we learn from tonight's race?
Yeah, I gotta go take a...
Alright, well, so, honestly, my thing is tire wear definitely was a factor. As you saw in stage 1 and 2, a couple people popped their tires. It's just the thing is they got to manage their tires on the track. They can't use too much of their tires because of the tire wear that's on it. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emerson, but I think the left sides wear faster than the right.
That is completely incorrect. The right rear,
it's flopped.
The right rear tends to wear out a lot, and the right front also tends to wear out a lot. And it really depends on how you drive the track. If you have a very loose race car or race truck, then your right rear is probably going to wear out more because, you know, you're hanging the rear end out, and that's the one having the most friction. But if you have a tight truck or you're driving it hard into the corners, your right front is going to wear out the most because it's under high loads and high temperature and incurring the most amount of friction, wearing that out the quickest. So it just depends how you drive the track and how your car or truck is set up. Very interesting on how different drivers run the track. You can either brake early or brake late, but either way, sometimes either one works. I guess there's only one way to find out how it works for some Bandits cars. So that's going to do it here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race here at the Phoenix Raceway. Tune in about 10 minutes time. We'll have the Wholemade Veedverks Bandit Series race here at Phoenix, and that should be short. That shouldn't be any short of disappointing as this one was.